want to say, is it not to suspend this thing so that because it seems we are suffering ourselves for nothing. It seems we are suffering ourselves for nothing. I'm telling you honestly. Suspend it. Let everybody. Let me play this. Let me play.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I but any more we are. I wonder. I am not Bala Bilanti group. Don't wait be. When I rasak, my mind of land name. I was a June age. Okay, by calling you men. You men on an avenue. Come for Kakim. We're Palo one when another neighbor can drop on you. Makana ona wo ajejabauzo amobia roundabout ndi police ana na ebe ana again so agachi ezi anya kwa ogwo so amara na time adiga against wo sika njebauzo agwoka elutezi mu na ebe ndi police na akwụsị security post ebe ana na change ndi nwa achi touch wudo na anya nchekwa mo no ndi tege emelitezi nwa na break.
This is almost where police checkpoint or security checkpoint. These people went there, the Fulani, in our own land. The way you blame our ancestors, they did this, they did that. But today you are worse than anything. The Sahelian Fulani from nowhere came to is in our land. And you are not doing anything about it. We the IPOB, we have sacrificed. We sacrificed to set up Eastern Security Network that is fighting gallantly. They have what it takes to confront these people. But they have what it takes. But to suspend these people, let us, are you telling me that, look, if Igbo unions all around the world, they make option, they have provision for at least supporting ESN. For example, Igbo Union in America, in Texas, in this and that, anywhere, they'll gather the money, even if it is $1 every month. Now, they will gather it. Every month they send it to ESN, secretly. Send it to IPOB, say, nah, you don't. Igbo Union na Malaysia, Igbo Union na South Africa, Igbo Union na Cameroon, Igbo Union na Spain, everywhere around the world. In Lagos, Igbo Union na Lagos, Igbo Union na Abuja, ndi ahia, our markets everywhere. And I tell you, do you think that I gonna complain? No, do you think that I gonna complain? Sometimes they don't deserve good thing. I'm telling you. Well, yeah, what is good for us? Daily lamentation. Sometimes it's absurd. What does it take to sustain a people that have sacrificed their life and say, look, we are going to do this, we are doing it, and you see them doing it to protect our land? No way. They don't even discuss it. What Igbo unions discuss, only papa, mama, mande, educated, hana shine, get him, I will hear nothing. Yana gade discuss ekwoku maka ya onye nwunye mụrụ nwa ga-agara ya emere ihe nwa ego ha ga-atara ya onye nne nwụrụ ga-ebula eli. That is only thing, year in, year out. And you ask, I continue asking, do these people deserve even pity? Sometimes the question I put it out for us, if we are calling it, please do really our people do our people deserve pity? Do they deserve a sleepless night to think about them? Whereas our back they don't care. When it comes to their where is there for my village? Yes, bring it. Say, do you support yes where you are? I was thinking, no, I listen to Radio Biafra. Listening to Radio Biafra will support, right? I follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's my mentor. He's my itowe. He said, now, how do you redeem this type of people? How can you just continue sleepless night about these people? Let them do it. Let them. Very wonderful contribution about how ESN will work or should work or do this and that. It's easy on you. Okay, how are we going to do it? Let me continue playing.
What can I make a game? On the house and the Fulani has men.
This is very shameful. I want to prick your mindset for you to come back to yourself to understand. We are talking about colonization. Many people are, blaming our people, our ancestors. Why this, that, they collaborated. Today, what is happening in our land? Is it not abomination? Foreigners will be in our own land, causing confusion. Holy Boris, the Almighty Boris. Now we sacrifice ourselves. ESN is there. Say, okay, what it needs is only little support. It's not up to what you drink in beer in a restaurant, in a lodge. You run a beer. That, for example, Ayota Ahiani Leno na Biafra land, man, they know the whole of Nigeria, they controlled by Indigo. If they can be bringing out 1,000 each shop, 1,000 naira, 1,000 naira is nothing. And one of you to a shop owner in Alaba International Market is even. He pronounce 1,000 naira. If you fall out from your package, it doesn't mean you will not even. It doesn't warrant you thinking about it again. You just talk your pocket. I thought I had 1,000 naira. Oh, you have fallen out. Okay. I beg you, go your way. But if you sacrifice this, each shop owner 1,000 every month. Our support. I can because it's not one day, it's not once issue. Do you know that if these things are done, do you know that in our land? Do you know that? That's why I say, civilization is one of the main factors of civilization is organizability. Being able to be organizable. Are you hearing me? But who will do it? I was here. Who will take the money? Who will hold the money? Who will control? Who will? And the Maruedas, they will be making, they will be taking upper hand. You will go to your church. Imagine you that is hearing me. You're up to 40. You're up to 50. You have been going to church. Calculate money you give every Sunday. Just calculate as offering. Now put the tithe you have been paying. Now put a seed. Put a free will donation. Put sometimes they will call just emergency donation for pastor. We call, say he is touched For some people, just if you want people to give 100,000, you just imagine how many years you have been going to church. Imagine all this money, all this amount. Do you know how much it would have been? The total. But when we are talking about support, bring out money so that we will be helping, money that will be helping for our protection. You are talking to people that doesn't hear. You are talking to Ndin, they don't care. But every time is crying, shouting, crying. Oh, they are killing us. What is happening to us? I'm asking, what is happening to our way of thinking? What? This Ekperima came out and started doing cinema, doing content creation. Many of our people gathered around him, started donating. You ask these people, OBT. People started promoting him, and I cannot but shocked. I became shocked. I started wondering. I say, does our people need or merit sacrifice? What our people want is somebody, as the OS will come and lie to them, say, hey, we are going to, we are buying a F-16 jet fighter. We are buying it. We are negotiating. We have gotten 2. We remain 5. After that, we are negotiating on some 400. So, donate. You see, they don't care about the reality, the truthfulness, the honesty in it. What they want is something that will keep them happy. Just something that will keep them happy and nothing more. We don't care whether it's real or not. That is why our people fall victim of religious manipulation, because they love a place where they will be told something that makes them happy. They don't care about the authenticity. They don't care about the authenticity. Tomorrow is Sunday. They will go to church. They will tell them, receive this week. This week is your week. Something that you have been hearing since 20-30 years back, you are going to church. Receive this week. As if you that is going there, whether you are receiving more than somebody, a Chinese, that is not hearing all this, receive. Whether you that is going and receive, I receive. And after you give, the one in your pocket, you carry, go give. Whether you are feeling better, you are more better than a Spanish that doesn't know what is receive. So you see that our people are babies in the brain. They don't need truth. They need somebody to scam them. I'm telling you honestly. That is why you look at religion. You filled up to the brim. Somebody will come out now online and start. Oh yeah, I see. Watching the man is doing this. Your time has come. People will gather because that is what they want to hear. Something that will make them happy. They don't care about the reality. They don't care about the honesty. But IPOB, we are not going to give you that. We will tell you the truth. That is why we are talking about protecting Biafra land. We are not going to follow the bad example of the religious crooks. We are not going to follow the example of Okite. Once you come, do this and that, everything will be okay. That is what our people like. That is what they want to hear. That is where they spend their money.
Thank you. So we do line. We do line. We buy imoria. We buy imoria. Oh, si imoria to imoria. We don't guys we just do. We patana one who work on pay. I know in there was in it better. The car about to the vigilant group and the car. We do line shift to in a one owner. So make it. I will make big also. You're talking now. I'm not on this security natural. You're talking. I like I should move. I wear the coffee. I research you work and no. More than security can more time email do. Yes. More than most the time, but I need more. Take him out. When I go to Boone, and I couldn't buy any boy, and I put in our own land. Now mine. Nobody guys decide to go to Boone.
After me born and I say our ancestors you can make you now, okay? What are you doing? In Fulani, no, Jew everywhere in our land. Now, how we will not live. We no longer talk about Igbo people that are being slaughtered every day in the north that are missing, because all those ones are no, they are expendables. They are not on the story. But I'm talking of Fulani in our own land, and we don't take it serious. It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. Our people love dishonesty, where they will come and receive only word of comfort. You will receive it. God is in charge. Don't worry yourself. God is in charge. IPOB, we are not going to give it to you. We will tell you the reality. That bitter reality, we tell it to you. That is it. That is it. It's very, very sad, honestly speaking. It's very sad. So these people, they were very, very lucky to escape and be talking the story, courtesy of some village security. Yes. But let me tell you something. Just like, let me play also what you had. I played it the other day. The march of this Fulani, the Fulani or the Fulanization of Nigeria is something that is under the globalists. It's in the agenda. It's in they want to complete Fulani hegemony in Nigeria. They are sponsoring it. That's why the government closed their eyes. It is being sponsored by Britain. Do you remember when Antonio Guterres, the United Nations chairman, he came to Nigeria? What did he say? He said United Nations support the radicalized Boko Haram to be installed into Nigerian military. So it's part of the program. Do you read the meaning on it? Do you read the meaning? It is an agenda, because one, Fulani headsmen, they are carrying they are implementing the globalist agenda. One of the agendum is this: to make sure to destroy our natural seedling. You have had this several. We have played it several. We have played it time without number. There is no way to say, because talk from here till tomorrow, Nigerians will never change. They will never react. They are waiting for Jesus to come and do it for them. They are waiting for one God to come and one Spirit to come and do it for them. So they will not react. They hand everything to God in prayer. So what are you worrying yourself? The Fulani, do you see how they destroy people's farmland? This is because they saw it, they videoed it. Is what is happening is the agenda, so that there will be no more natural seedling in our land. You will buy, they will bring this thing, GMO seedlings. So that I know bend. They will change our nomenclature. And one of the worst part of that GMO is this: anywhere, any place you plant it, that land you have condemned it. Even if tomorrow you plant natural seedling, that land will, that natural seedling will not grow well. Do you see? Because now these people were kidnapped in our own land. It's 1 in a million. Many don't come out. This is happening in our land. Now, look at what. Let me play this also. The difficulties of the village vigilantes. Listen.
And then I know the sound of it, but that is not to compare with this one. And even some of those who ask now for our youth. After I'm walking, I fight the person. Now I go to the Omwaya. I know do to no wine. I got married and Zomwaya because half when I do some wine when I does it with him. So I am very fear, strong fear. Because maybe you have that for you template, you are prepared.
How can you face a heavily armed Fulani headsman? How can you face them with a pump action? Just tell me. That is what this boy is saying. Saying it with all honesty. When he is talking, you are seeing his heart. He said, how can this thing we carry is nothing compared to what these people have? We have seen them. He said they have seen them. This is why ESN is there, in order to bridge this gap. But let our people support. No, no. They want something they will do, and the money, they will take money. You know, they will, they will make a profit immediately. That is what our people want. Something where they put their money, and the following day it will multiply. Our people are no longer interested in anything that will give us our collective interests, our protection. They don't care. They say everybody hustle on your own. Our people like to prefer to hire private pay police, pay military privately, than for us to work towards, sanitizing everywhere so that criminality will go. No. Why will they support that? So that there will be. Do you want to extinguish or exterminate a class? So that all of us will be moving now, security will be everywhere, collective security. No, now they want to be distinguished, to be able to. He was able to hire military. He has a 5 military, hire 5 military or police. That is primitive character. This guy is saying it. Let me start again. How can you face those people highly armed, those Fulani terrorists, with pump action? It's suicide now. And then I know the sound of Ebema, that is not to compare with this one. And I know the sound of Ebema, or to compare with pump action or what Chakakum. Before you think another one, onya rage, and this one only came the range. The killing range will kill maybe 20 meters. Killing range 20 meters. Whereas in here, 400 meters, 500 meters, 600 meters, you cannot even reach them before they will kill you. Before you. So these are the things that IPOB is suffering. These are the things IPOB is suffering. And they don't even some of those who ask now for our youth. After I'm walking, I fight the person. Now I go to the Omwaya. I know do to no wine. I got married and Zomwaya because half when I do some wine when I does it with him. So I am very fear, strong fear. Because maybe we have that for you template. You are prepared. When they can buy her ways own way. So that is the main issue. Seems like I ain't a Google, but all the two I naga, and I got that far distance because the last time I noticed that now half like Anabia.
I got dodged, I better hand it. Just that it's God that saved us. So I am based I when I cry for help for government. If there is any miss, I get you, even if it's soldiers, those people that are more bigger.
There is no the thing is, that is one thing, that is ignorance. You are calling, our people are calling our killers to come and save us. The government that is sponsoring the killers, the Fulani headsmen, to come and help them. Does it make any sense? There is a place you say something. Let me continue.
God and more strength than us that can come with better something. How we keep on with the thing, because I want never now. I say I got the thing. Who's why can you do Natasha?
Okay.
I'm going any of your members are Mabugo sense, so no, they don't have
You are writing my natural soldier.
Always.
No, I'm never answering. Soldier, I'll stop here. I'm across that bridge.
Like the issue of the soldier. Only one time I got
Listen.
So that time so we saw them. They came out with their AK-47 and other things. So they were in order like showcasing themselves that they are not hiding. So when we try to go further, the soldiers say, "Milk, they go back."
Are you hearing it? Are you hearing it? They went with soldiers sometime, and inside the bush, and these Fulani terrorists, they came out in the distance to showcase themselves with what they carry, with machine guns and the different types of gem bullets, assault rifles. They came out to showcase themselves to the soldiers that we stay here and we know the fear. Now these people say, soldier, now you are soldier, let's go forward. They say, no, let us go back. What does it tell you? No, what does it tell you? Ndebo, when are we going to even be reasonable? What does it tell you? And people are still calling, hey, government, bring soldiers to help us. Yeah, they are bringing soldiers to protect the Fulani headsmen, to kill you more. I could remember the other time, the Fulani, after the killing of our people in, I think in Hamuf or in Ebony, soldiers now came after, and our people were videoing what happened. The soldiers confiscated their phones, blocking them from pursuing the people, the Fulani terrorists. That is their job. It's an order from above. So, when you see all these things, how are you not going to support ESN? Why can't your heart be stirred? Let me ask, is all these things being discussed in Igbo Union wherever you are? Have you had it? There is a topic, in the topic today on the program, we shall discuss about the problem in our land. How do we help? No. If you have seen, please, when the lines are open, which I will open soon, you let me know. Because sometimes, it seems just like what Mazi Nnamdi said, leave our people, so that everywhere in our land the world lamentation. Let it be. Let it be. Do you know that in Yoruba land, that they tactically put what do they call it? Community policing tax or funding to landlords, and landlords are taxing their tenants. Both Igbo landlords, which means they are paying for Amotekun, to support Amotekun. That is what it means. But in our own land, nothing. You are nothing. Nothing. Does it? Do we make sense at all? I cannot understand. IPOB is there crying every day. Because there are people that are, that are on this mission. They are not in their hundreds, they are in their thousands. ESN security members, they are in their thousands. Do you think to feed an army is easy? It's an easy thing. Do you think so? Do you see that is why Ekperima, they gathered criminals. They gave them first time money, first month, second month, the third month. They tell them, what do you have? Is it not gone? Just go and terrorize and make money. Stop calling me. And that is how they started criminality, killing our people. These are people that call themselves auto nonsense that are disbanded now. There is no day you can proudly say, okay, these people, they pursued, they captured, or they killed the Fulani terrorists in our land. There is no day. Who they are showcasing, they kill, their power is against our own people. The genuine people that are telling ourselves, our people, the truth, they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want to support. It's people that are coming them. That is the people they run to, because our people, many of our people are naturally attracted to scam, to evil, to lies, to dishonesty. And IPOB, we disagree to be one of those people, one of those scammers. We disagree to that. That is why we come here, we tell you the truth. You want to, you support. You don't want to leave. That is why is it to, even when line open, please give your view. Is it to suspend the actions of ESN for some time, so that government be protected? You see, some time ago, Nonsonkwa said it in his platform. He called for everybody to be at alert, that the government doesn't care about your life. The Fulani will kill you. They will not only one person, they will destroy, kill, they will massacre a whole village. The governor will not even do anything about it. He will not say anything himself about it. Why can't we self-help? Why are our people attracted to where lies are molded? Why is it so? This is what I have to say today, because not every time we'll be talking different. Because if there is no, without security, you have no life. For your information, security is number one, because you have to be alive in order to make money. Man, our people now have no power. So we go. Our people are disregarding life to pursue money. Whereas our adage said, I ran the back. Onyiro we. Because after you die, the most important thing is security. Security of life and property. Now, let me read this news headline. It's today's news. How Fulani gunshot in our farm around 2 p.m. Okay, sorry. We had gunshots on our farm around 2 p.m. My only son was shot dead. Enugu widow recounts how Fulani headsmen killed university graduate in fresh attack in Enugu. The woman, his son, when you look at her, you see pain. Look at the woman, you see pain. You will feel it. Her soul is dead. Her soul is dead. Her soul is dead. But it doesn't touch our people. No, it doesn't touch our people. They want to after they will now use leg, go heaven. They promise them to go to heaven. That is where life is. That is where things are good. No way. You disagree. Every day, you shrine on no wa or game beachi. You shrine on no every time you are praying, spirit of death, I cancel you, I cast you. Why are every Christian should not be even preaching against spirit of death? You should be welcoming death. Death, I need you. Don't wake up tomorrow, go to heaven. So, how have we come to this wickedness against ourselves? Why? Support IPOB, support ESN. You don't need to be an IPOB member to support ESN. Our people, you see, whenever there is marriage ceremony, you see them in action. They will spray money. Whenever there is a child dedication, hey, they spray money. Bazaar in the church, they talk money. But when it comes to the most essential thing that they can or they should support, our collective security, they disregard it. They don't even care. It's very, very sad. Honestly speaking, it's very, very sad. So let me continue. So you see, this woman, they have killed her only son in our land. Her only son has been killed by the Fulani terrorists in our land. They have been killed. Now, let me also, Afenifere Council asks Tinubu to declare state of emergency in Southwest over kidnapping killings, because this guy, their youth leader, Afenifere national youth leader, he was kidnapped by the Fulani. Now let me read it a bit. The Afenifere National Youth Council, AYC, has expressed concern over the escalating killings and the kidnappings crisis in the southwest part of Nigeria. They are talking because they can no longer, after pregnancy, you cannot hide the pregnancy. You will hide it for a time, but when it bursts out, they know the tell man, you can no longer hide it. So they said even Tinubu should declare state of emergency because the guy is so shaky. The Fulani headsmen, Fulani terrorists, Fulani that is less than 2% of Nigerian population. They are troubling, killing every 200 and something million, 220 something million people. People are shouting, only complaining, lamentation. Support ESN financially. I need Rego. Because so you need to prepare, you need to get prepared, heavily prepared. You don't pursue them with knife, you don't pursue them with pump action, you don't pursue them with no, it must be limitless. Are you hearing me? Different strategies should be taken. All these things needs money. Only Rego. It's not supporting ones, no. Any group you are, any group you are in this world hearing my voice, spread this news that they should come, they should, join hands together, support IPOB. You should make provision for that. Make provision for that. Do not stop depending on God will save us. God will not save us. God has created everything, and now it all depends on each and every one of us as a people to take care of ourselves. The same way Russia is taking care of themselves. Russia is taking care of themselves. They don't depend on God. Israel is taking care of themselves physically. They don't depend on God in order to take care of them. No. So the world will not reach on your side and change because he will okay. No. You must work out everything by yourself because everything that is creatable has been created. Brain is given to us, resources is given to us, health is given to us. We should be in a community in order to fight to defend ourselves physically. If Russia depends on praying to God, there will be no Russia today. Do you understand the amount of sanction they give to Russia? If Russia is an ordinary country, it would have collapsed. Do you know that? When they remove a country from SWIFT, it's the last thing from SWIFT system. SWIFT, this banking SWIFT. Are you hearing me? SWIFT system. Do you know what it means? when they remove a country from SWIFT system, do you know what it means? No, you don't know. It means, just for the country, that is because every transaction, bank transaction, it goes through SWIFT, which means you cannot buy, you cannot sell in this world, but they still standing, which means they remove their football. They removed them from European football. These are people that said, no, you should not politicize FIFA. But I say these people are the most brutal Homo sapiens on earth. When it comes to their interests, they don't care. They change the whole rules. But they make rules for others. Now, they have blocked Romanian presidential candidate that's supposed to win the presidential election. They have banned him. No, that one is not anti-democracy. It's not anti-democracy. Do it in Africa. Hey, we break loose. CNN will chop you raw because you remove their man. Hey, no. You are a devil. You are a demon incarnate. A dictator. But they are doing it in Europe today, setting a very, very, very dangerous precedent. It's good as it's coming from the horse's mouth. I think Turkey have done their own. Turkey have arrested a presidential mayor of Istanbul, a presidential candidate also. It's one by one. Their so-called democracy is collapsing. It's divine. I'm telling you. What is happening in the world is divine. For them, they think that they are above the law. They don't know that they are showing people that look, they are opening up their hypocrisy. They are opening up their complete hypocrisy. Now it's no more hidden. It's exposed. So others will follow. Others will follow. A time will come, Europe, when it talks about African democracy, people will tell, the country will tell them, go to hell, stop lecturing. Who are you to lecture us on democracy? They'll give examples of Romania, Moldova. They are tormenting politicians in many parts of Europe, mostly extreme rights. Anyone, they'll tell you that you are with Russia, as if is something evil. So, what am I trying to say? Our people should please, anywhere you are hearing my voice, any Igbo meeting you are involved in, let it be your assignment that they need to support IPOB. These people, what is happening, the colonization is on top gear. Our people doesn't make haste while the sun shines. They don't look for black sheep when it is still daytime. No, it's when go now, like what happened in 1966. Fool me once, shame unto you, but fool me twice, shame unto me. That is what Igbos are. In 1966, we were careless until they slaughtered us everywhere. Our people have no place to go. That is when they start running hater skater. Colonel Madiebo say he inherited a no army in Biafra land when he was made the chief of staff, the chief of defense staff, Biafra defense minister. He took office and checked where the military. No military. He formed the Biafra military from scratch with nothing. That is how our people want it. They don't want preparation. When they say no, they don't need preparation. What I telling them? I'm going my market. I'm going my shop. No problem. After shop, I attend the Bible study. Pray to God. That is the solution. Also, what are you talking? Until the thing we reach his neck at that time, maybe or chosie ishiacho he will not see. Okay, ndi also knows and it is here. Well, I don't know that it's like this. So many people will not still believe. They will not accept the reality. They say no. Then we go and thank Jesus that they are okay. That is only their friend that was killed. So as I saw one person, I think in the blast, whether it's terrorist blast or they are hiding it, or tanker, trailer, fuel blast in Abuja. In whole Abuja. Somebody was videoing, shouting, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus," because he didn't touch him. So Jesus have made us to be laughing, to be happy while our own brothers are in terrible pains. That is the work of Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Others are dying. I saw one person that was wounded. I don't know how many degree burn he received. He was literally walking helplessly. He called somebody, say, "Help me now. I don't want to die." Abuja, no ambulance, no fire service, nothing. That is a country in 21st century. Sometimes you look Nigeria, you even, I don't know whether to plead for Putin. Can you send the Reshnik with a nuclear weapon? Just one, so that will put upon Nigeria, because it's a no country. In Abuja, the capital, no ambulance. People that are wounded, nothing. I saw even where the hospital, the keke will carry this one, or the ordinary car will carry this one. They will reach a hospital, they lie on the floor. Everything collapses. Whereas the politicians are extremely rich. They are complete 1,000,000% richer than the country. The population are moving like zombies, idiotic zombies. Onye aburu Bible, onye nke ozo buru Quran, nke ozo buru Creed. Ane ezuzari. Whereas they have to turn against their tormentors. You see the politicians, the Nigerian politicians living big, being rich like anything. Whereas nothing. The poor people, the population has nothing. These people that many of these people that that fire burn even to death. Some that are wounded, that are helpless. Look, they burn them in their nice cars. Do you see what we preach? You are nothing except we are something. When you go, Jesus have blessed you. You have a nice car. But the country you are, the system you are, does not have no amenity. Now let us join hands together in order to fight to get all this things. Say, no, Jesus have blessed me, so what am I? Now, when fire got you, burn you inside, almost half dead, you come out. That your good car can no longer save you. What would have saved you is the system. Because there would have been fire service, ambulances everywhere. Do you watch? Go, it's on YouTube. Go, I think yesterday Russia did the anniversary of the terrorist attack that happened in Russia 1 year ago. Watch that again. The number of ambulances, fire service, police, everything, they outnumber even the people inside that auditorium. That is how a country should be. That is how a country should be. In the case of Nigeria, nothing. If there is any accident, nothing. No fire service, no ambulance. You will see human beings being thrown into pickup, very rickety pickup. Both dead and living people, wounded people, they throw them like garbage. That is the system. That is why we need to fight and get the system. the primitivity of our people is that they don't understand the importance of building a system. It is not about you as an individual. You as an individual, you are nothing. And we're on here, but you are nothing. Without us being something, you are nothing. But once we build a system, it will profit everybody. Our people are deceived into believing that accepting that no, they can be blessed by Jesus once he give them one car, once he give them house, they build a house, they say Jesus have done it. I don't know whether this is Tom and Jerry, Jesus and Satan. Tom and Jerry, good, something good, Satan, something good, Jesus. It's God that give it to you. Do it. Something bad, no responsibility. That is one of the bad things about religion. It makes you irresponsible. You are not responsible for anything. Everything that happens is by either God or Satan. That is the truth. You become irresponsible. Not you see, even you see a criminal in our land. He was caught stealing. He says, "Forgive me, now Satan. It's not me that did it. It's Satan." And that is the mentality. Because for you to be religious is irresponsibility complete. Because you are not in charge of anything. Your own is just to be watching, watching spirits do everything that is happening. You move out in the morning, you see a lizard cross your door. You bind it. It's something bad. It's this and that. It's witches and wizards. Now you go and sell fine. Make a profit that day. It's Jesus that have done it. You go and give thanksgiving. You went that day and nothing, no sales. You say, "Na Satan." Don't you see that you are ridiculous? They have made us to be highly ridiculous. That you have no wuri kakai. Who tell you wuri kakai? Who tell you? So wuri kakai America haji de ebube. Wuri kakai Russia haji de ebube. Look at Russia fighting the whole West, the whole wide West, everywhere. They are under attack everywhere. In banking system, economically, everywhere they are resisting. Naka. Look at how they dismantle the Ukrainians in Kursk region. Using pipe, staying there for 12-13 days, almost 2 weeks. Inside the gas pipeline. No, look at Israel bombarding the hell out of everybody. No, Jesus. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. In religion, we make you become stupid. You will see truth, reality. You say no, it's not reality. You will be defending illusion, defending lies and lies and lies, because your brain is no longer working. That is one of the things that is hampering us from joining hands together in order to support ESN. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 2. You quote not working on as if now then sometimes you want to just throw up. I'm telling you. When you check the stupidity of some of our people with this religious mindset, let us join and support this struggle so that we can defend our land, because Nigerian government, is completely sponsoring what is happening. The terrorism in our land is part of the globalist agenda. That is why they are sponsoring it. If they are doing all these things against us, let us rise up like Ekumeku did. You will not talk about our ancestors, what the Ekumeku did. No, you will not give example. All you talk is the killed twins. They did that. You didn't say that. You didn't know that they resisted for 31 good years. Can you do it? The Fulani headsmen are in every part of our bush, ransacking, killing our people. And we have ESN that is there, that have volunteered their life in order to fight them. but you don't want to support them, either because of your personal hatred on IPOB. I don't know why. When the experiment come out, you went there, start sponsoring, start donating, because it's making you happy. When you put on video, you are seeing shine things, or you military camouflage, which you can get anywhere. CS, no general, no field marshal. In short, you're Nigeria. Yeah, because all these things makes you happy like a baby. You know, when you look at you want to make your baby happy. I mean, your toddler. You tell him, I will buy you an aeroplane. He's like happy. Don't worry, tomorrow, this week, if you school fine, I will buy you big car. Or hustle on now go for my. Because that is what he want to hear. He don't even, because he don't understand. He is not mature enough to ask questions, to understand that the aeroplane cannot even enter into your compound. He don't know that, because he's a baby. He don't think. That is how our people are behaving. They just want something that will make them happy, feel okay, go and relax. Now we are need Biafra. I get declare Biafra now. Nigeria, I am with a ship. We have an aircraft carrier that we are negotiating. So come and donate. That is what only thing our people want. They don't want people to tell them the truth. I say that is why they love church. They love all these preachers. All these daddy GOs and preachers on all these emotional churches everywhere, because they give them what they want. Receive. Tomorrow you are going to church. This is what you are going to hear. The same thing. Receive. This month is your month. This year is your year. This week is your week. That is only thing our people want. And now they will, with emotion, they will come out. They give. What is happening? Where is the brain of our people? If you fail to support ESN, this is where I'm going to stop. I will go into a few minutes break. Then after, I will open the line so that people will call in. Please do not go away. I'll be right back.
IPOB, one family. IPOB, forward ever. Brethren, it is that time. All members of IPOB family in Italy are requested to gather in Ferrara for the IPOB Italy First Get Together. Venue, Via Mario Palladri 21 Ferrara 44121 Italy. Date, March 29th, 2025. Time, 12 noon prompt. Chief host, Mazi Oda Keke Ugo, IPOB Italian National Coordinator. Special guest, Mazi Anthony Nserumike, IPOB Deputy Head of Directorate. Mazi Isaiah, leader of IPOB. Make sure you be present there on time. Come with every of your questions and get this invitation to all IPOB families in Europe. The venue again, Via Mario Palladri 21 Ferrara 44121 Italy. Date, March 29th, 2025. Time, 12 noon prompt. Please, let's all be time conscious as the get together has been packaged accordingly. For more clarification, please contact +3935 10044121 and 3935 12087422. It's going to be an all-family affair, as it was in the beginning. How sweet it is for families to dwell together in one accord. Don't miss it. Powered by IPOB DOS. IPOB, one family.
Welcome to IPOB Rapture Media, IPOB Call to Action, Biafrans Return to Farming, Invest in Agriculture. Have you ever paused to question the importance of self-sufficiency in food production? Food self-sufficiency, or the ability of a nation to feed its own people from its own resources, plays a pivotal role in securing a country's future. It's more than just filling our bellies. It's about nourishing our economy, our workforce, and our independence. Imagine being at the mercy of external sources for your daily bread. It's like a constant game of tug-of-war at where your sustenance is the rope. Any moment the balance could tip and you'd be left scrambling for resources. This reliance could pose potential threats to national security and economic stability. Outsourcing our food needs puts us in a vulnerable position, susceptible to price hikes, supply chain disruptions, or even political manipulations. But let's flip the coin and look at the benefits of self-sufficiency in food production. Firstly, it empowers our economy. When we invest in agriculture, we're not just planting seeds in the soil, we're sowing the seeds of economic growth. The farm-to-table journey involves many hands, from farmers to transporters, from retailers to restaurateurs. Each link in this chain represents a job, a livelihood, a boost to our economy. Secondly, it ensures food security. By growing our own food, we can control the quality and quantity of our produce. We're also less likely to experience food shortages, ensuring that no one in our community goes to bed hungry. Lastly, it promotes sustainability. Agriculture done right can be a tool for environmental conservation, preserving our land's fertility for future generations. So you see, self-sufficiency in food production is not just a matter of pride. It's a matter of survival, of economic prosperity, and of national security. Understanding the importance of food self-sufficiency sets the stage for our discussion on the call to action from IPOB. Recently, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, called on Biafrans to return to farming and invest heavily in agriculture. This is not just a call to action, but a clarion call for the world is on the brink of a food crisis, and Nigeria is no exception. An impending famine looms large, threatening to cast a dark shadow over the land. But here's the thing. Biafrans are not destined to be victims, but victors. IPOB, led by the indomitable Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, believes that Biafra has the means and the fertile lands to avert this impending danger. This call to action isn't just about planting seeds in the ground, but and self-reliance. And it's not just about farming. It's about creating an entire ecosystem that supports agriculture, from cash crops to animal husbandry. It's about building agricultural cottage industries that process and preserve agricultural products for export, turning Biafra into a powerhouse of agricultural productivity. So where do you come in? IPOB is appealing to all Biafrans philanthropists to support farmers in their communities. But this support doesn't only mean giving temporary food items. It means providing seedlings and other farming implements. It means encouraging and supporting farmers to go back to farming, to go back to the land that once provided for us all. And it's not just about the present, but about the future. IPOB is urging Biafrans to invest in agricultural research centers. Why? Because quality research and development is key to growing our native food products efficiently and sustainably. It's about learning.
I then I know the sound of it, but that is not to compare with this one. And again, even some of us who has enough for our youth. After I'm working, I fight the person. Now I go to the home. I know due to no wine, I got married and some wine because half of night is some wine when I just say, so I am very fear, strong fear. Behind him because we have that for each template. You were prepared. When they can buy her ways on way. So that is the main issue. Seems like I ain't a Google, but all the two I and I had a that far distance because the last time I noticed that now half like Anabia. I got dodged, I better eat. Just that is God that saved us. So I am busy. I went and cry for help for government. If there is any miss, I get you, even if it's soldiers, those people that are more bigger and more strength than us, that can come with better something. How we keep on with the team. Because I want never and I say I got the team. Also I can't Natasha.
Okay.
Any of your members are Mabugo sense, so no, they don't have
I'm across that bridge.
Like the issue of the soldier. Only one time I got so that time so we saw them. They came out with their AK-47 and other things. So they were in order like showcasing themselves that they are not hiding. So when we try to go further, the soldiers say, "Look, they go back." Have you seen that? So it seems like our going to the bush is not because I expected that if you enter there, we will do something that will bring better results. Thank you.
Continue your soldier.
Yes,
better soldiers.
We come and help us. We need them.
And the last thing, your government.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Alu province of Biafra London, and we are here live and direct. As you may know, today is the 22nd day of March 2025. Our lines are now opened. You can call us now and give us your view, please. Remember, I talked about protecting Biafra land. Well, do you want ESN to just rest for some time so that our people can work on, their importance. Because whereas our people are, many of our people, most of our people are not interested in doing the right thing. Things that are supposed to be priority, they don't care. Instead, they are on things that are, that are not the priority. So our lines are now open. You can call us and give us your view. I have call on already waiting, but our WhatsApp and Signal line remains +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I repeat for the last time, +61 405 142 547. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me, please? Go on. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Are you not on WhatsApp? There we go. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Oka, Biafra land. So Mazi, the problem I saw is that our enemy, maybe in Biafra land, I don't know about people in diaspora, but I saw that our enemies, they are listening to Radio Biafra more than us. Because I use my area as an example. You understand? So I'm suggesting that, like this teachings today, if there are people, I don't know how to do it, if there are people that can, pick out some very, very important vital informations, cut it out, like maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, then we'll be sharing it. We will be sharing it in the whole platform, most especially because you pointed out the importance of supporting ESN. Because some people, they are living like zombies. Yeah, they don't care. You understand? If I'm watching them, I'm crying. I'm not just crying for them, but I cry for myself because I know that whatever affects them will also affect me. You understand? Like, is it Libyan in or something? No. The name was brought out. I'm sharing it in some WhatsApp group. Immediately I do it, they remove it. They started complaining that this is what this is that and that. So I'm also of the opinion that we should put this in some of WhatsApp group that we belong. But before we do it, we should evangelize, meet with the people that are admin in those groups, explain things to them, let them understand, so that we will not have problems with them. So, Mabi, thank you. And then I want to announce that our FM is back in Oka, 103.1. Very clear and sound.
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Yes, as our FM CHK 103.1 is back in Oka. That's it. Thank you, Mazi, for your suggestion. To tell the people now whether whether they can, as long as it's not something they are seeing the benefit as cash. That is where the problem lies. They don't understand the importance of fighting collective fights. They don't understand it. Everything is individual. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Please go on.
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi Jonathan.
There was Mazi.
My name is Mazi Fine. Calling from his location. Mazi, when I saw this post from our GOC Facebook post today, Mazi, I was seriously annoyed because if you see that post carries weight. In fact, our people actually, Yoma, our people don't need a good thing. For my own suggestion, Mazi, I foresee let's rest small with our ESM. Just let them stay in their various schools and the rest, so that let our people face the hardship. In fact, let our people smell small. I'm telling you the fact. Our people don't need good thing. Look at our Mateku. See as their people, and even our people too, supporting our Mateku. Now coming to our side, they just use all they do caricature. We die every day protecting our people, but it's not good. It's not what they want. What they want is people that will come on social media and deceiving them, giving them a superstitious belief and dancing and telling you big lies. That's what our people need. But Mazi, in another way, if leadership suspend our ESM, Mazi, hungry will kill our people. I'm telling you the fact. But to show our people, let our people to smell rod, I need it. But in another way, I let her think about our old mothers, our farmers, because this year we eat 2 times in a day. It's because of the handwork of DOS, and the ESM. When they send the seeds for we to plant, and our ESM protecting our farmland. That is why we managed to eat 2 times as of today, Mazi. Just think of tomorrow if ESM being withdraw. I use this opportunity to call upon our people. Only our people in Lagos can sponsor ESM. Only our people in Lagos can sponsor ESM, even sponsor this project. But they will not do it. They would like to go and buy a swamp. Use billions of naira, buy swamp, cover it, build a mansion there. In fact, Mazi, I, for my own opinion, I might say let's rest, let our people suffer some more, so that they will know that we are important. Mazi, I beg. In fact, the thing, I'm very hungry. Our people no need good thing. Mazi, good night from here. Good night from here,
Mazi. Of course. I say if our people, can you sponsor of this ESN? If our people only, they know now Lagos, Abuja, they can. Man, how would they do it? You're not gonna rack a brand now, not rack a sense. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Mazi, good evening.
There, Mazi.
In Biafra.
Yeah, Mazi, Walito Lugi, Biko, Walito Lugi.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm coming from Biafra now.
No.
Now, based on what you are saying, I want to say signing our people not supporting happening.
Mazi, they use Bluetooth, Biko.
No.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can the phone remove the speaker. Just remove all the speaker, please. So that can sound off.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Go on.
I say based on what is happening in our land, that I want to say something. There is something that the white man did. Is actually that we do not, so many of us is not decoding it, and the midst of our PhD holders, graduates, up to date, they have not understand this secret chain. Very, very secret. Even is happening to in this our struggle. That's why I remember what our leader said. He said in this army that we are going to sit, that is not going to be a religious army, that when you are in the war front, Pope will tell you have not taken your Holy Communion and you will turn back. That this nonsense, we don't need it. I keep on asking myself, what is our leader is talking about? I keep on, what does this man meant? But now I understand that what would the whole of Africa and Biafra at large, if all our religion, oh my goodness. The more I see our people trooping in holding Bible going to church, the more I see them as one of the most stupid people. Because our forefathers told us that that Roburona Muke Meri Agwe Meri Hoju Ebrago our people are more stupid because we embrace this stupid white man religion, and that's why when somebody died they will say after burial I go to church and thank God. Those things happen in our land? Does our forefathers taught us those things? The same Bible that they read, that Jeremiah 6 verse 16 told them that go back to the ways of your forefathers. We will no longer defend ourselves against our adversaries. Oh, Jesus be in our side. So I'm talking to Biafrans, even those of them that has money. If we fail not to protect our land, Fulani will kill both me that is talking today. Fulani will kill all of us, and nothing will, even that Jesus you will call him, you are just wasting because it doesn't exist. Nowhere does such stupid thing exist. Is what they brought to us. Tomorrow everybody will be jumping to church. Today many have jumped to church to go and worship Jesus, beg God. Russia is not begging God, just like as you said. Israel doesn't have such stupid time. Does America have such stupid time to be trooping inside the church telling God that this or that? They don't have such fucking time. They calm down, use their initiative. That's why when they train you, go to school, they don't train you to school. They give you money, they pay your school fees, you go there and learn. It's by God's grace I will graduate. Don't read book now, then let God come and help you to graduate. It's common sense. So I am talking to Biafran this night. Please, I know in my own little capacity, I wake up from this very particular region. Let me just say, not up to a month ago, and I am enjoying my life because I see that is the only thing that have destroyed us. Whether you call it a Jewish or whatever stupid thing, we don't believe it. Those things are nonsense. We need to go back to who we are and redeem our land. If you warrant us to die, we die once and for all and save little that will still remain. After all, 1967 people die and we are still living. So what are we protecting? The world is not ending anywhere. We have to save our life. We have to save our life. So you that is a billionaire that I have refused, the wife and are kidnapping our people. I'll give you the little secret of what I do. Since you are throwing money and party and everything, they have to kidnap you now and you pay 10 billion naira. Instead of them to go and use the money and give to our people stuff and give to the ESN to fight for them, they choose throwing it in the party. Now they organize drum and put money. Why wouldn't they kidnap our people? Why wouldn't they use us for business? Selling kidney. The kidney transplanting they are doing today, where do they pick those kidney? These are common sense. But our people don't reason. They don't. So it's high time, please, I beg our leadership. Withdrawing the ESN will not be the best. It will not be the best option, because tomorrow they will say, yes, you have set it and withdraw it. And I want to say before I drop is, I have tried this very particular line they say by contributing. I have tried my best. I couldn't.
Which line is contributing? Mazi, which line is for contributing? There is no line for contributing.
No, this www.org something.
Okay.
I've tried my best. I don't know if it's because of Nigeria.
Yes,
I tried my best to do
yes.
that.
It's PayPal.
I can't.
It's PayPal. It's PayPal.
Can it be downloaded by app or because I've tried everything I can?
No. You follow the procedure, but the issue anyway. This thing is something that mostly, even like normally, if I may say, normally in Biafra land or in the whole of Nigeria, for example, now here, after now I contact on this IPOB, I contact IPOB, say le our contribution, I can name me. Once in a month or once in 2 weeks or one, depends. I think it's the best.
If that can be organized, because like me talking today now, I'm not it by grace. These are rubbish church brothers. Me that is talking today, I am not say that I'm a full member of IPOB. I'm not, so I can't say that this is where I can meet. But if there will be a well organized, because I know what IPOB can do, I know what our leadership can do, so that we that is picking 5 naira, at least if it's pure water we buy for our ESN, it's more better, at least to save our mothers and our fathers in the village. Please, this is the only thing I can also say on that. If my number can be stored, so that it will be a way to help me out.
After you send me, just send me message. Just send me message here, because there are many. I cannot distinguish the number. But when you send me message, now I'm the person that wants to do this. I will understand. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
There were. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal.
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you.
There were Mazi Akas.
There were my brother. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. My name is Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria. And I serve the indigenous people of Biafra as IPOB Austrian PRO. Mazi Jonathan, the reason why I called this evening in all your enlightenment and good news tonight is the question you asked, which also I saw the write-up from our GOC Mazi Nnamdi, that should we withdraw our ESN because of the attitude of our people, because of the idiocy of our people. I got holes on a pure here. Mazi, the only thing, the other reason why I called tonight, Mazi, on my own suggestion, I will say, let these people, let ESN rest small. And let our people cry blood. Man, no, if the time is here, Mazi, you our people, the type of women them, you offer the same people when they give that in now. They will see the kind again of us ESN now, a little bit ESN now, and they are killing us. What exactly did our people want? Support these guys that have brought their life to save our land. Oh, no. But look at the people that volunteered their lives and said, we are going to pursue Fulani out of our bush so that they will stop raping them. Look at what is happening what happened last time in Yamufu. We are Fulani will rape our people. Their private part. Sorry that I use this word, but it's the reality. Oh yeah, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make a broadcast. He made a broadcast that one day he just stopped broadcasting because Mazi, when you look the character of our people, let's leave our race can wipe out. Man, I know I'm still on the side of majority carrying the vote. We can't allow our people to die. We've been contributing. I'm paying my bills to ESN every blessed 2 months. I pay my monthly dues and pay to ESN. It is what we have. You know, sorry on the
Hello, Mazi.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Mazi Chinedu.
Mazi, you are sounding a bit muffled. I don't know if you are using Bluetooth. Please disconnect.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better now. It's better.
Okay. Yeah. Mazi. I'm the church worker. Yes. Mazi, again, today, I'm going to say thank you again because every day I do easy. And they don't which day we're going to hang up because we keep it at top. Though something that only few people can understand. They are complaining about that our ancestors was here and the British come over and they take us over and it has started again. If our people did not rise for the occasion, that happened maybe 100 years ago will still happen again. The whole entire indigenous people. Let me just not put other people. Let me talk about our own people because too. So if our people didn't wake up for the question, that will happen again. That will start happening. And the next 100 years, our children come back and say, "Oh, our fathers are forward. They didn't fight battle. That's why now we're speaking of Fulani. They take us as a slave." So I don't see the reason why that this
Mazi, why your line is cutting? I don't know. What is happening?
Bell is ringing over past 10 years, going to 12 years. Our people will not wake up. What they after is self-made.
Mazi, I don't know. You are not steady. I don't know. Let me take another call, please. Caller on. Let me see. Do I have caller on signal? Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. If you call, please, if you are using gadget, remove it. Very simple. If you are not in a place that you call and talk normal, no need of calling. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on.
Mazi Chinedu, good evening.
Ndewo.
Ndewo, jisi ike biko ana m anụ ihe unu na-ekwu dị mma. Mụ bụ Maazị Eziokwu from Owerri, Biafra land. Biko ka m kwuo n'asụsụ be anyị, ọ ga-aka mma na ejisiri ike na-eme otu esi eme ya. Biko anụ m ka ị jụrụ ajụjụ si na ọ ga-aka mma ka enyetụ nwa mgbe nta ka ndị ESN zụtụ ike. Biko ọ bụrụ na ị ga-enye ohere kwuo ka ndị niile nọ na Biafra land kpọọ na program a wee gwawa uche aka ha, ị ga-afụ na almost all of us ga-ekwusị ka a ghara ịsuspend maọbụ even one day break for ESN. Anyị nwa na-aṅụrị ọṅụ maka ndị ESN na ọrụ ha na-arụ, mana the problem ndị be anyị nwere bụ na anyị niile nwere bụ na anyị adịghị ekwe asọpọtụ ihe nke anyị. Ọ bụ nnọọ ndị ugwu nwere ihe anwa, ị ga-ahụ ebe onye Igbo na-eje evuru onwe ya niile na-asụnye na ya ka e wee tụọ ya ọka ume, ka e wee tụọ ya aha, kpọchie ya echichi. Ọzọ bụkwa ndị anụnwa duhiere anyị si na ha bụ ndị isi ụka, ọha mere anyị arụ, ha mere anyị arụ, zụọ anyị ori niile kwesịrị ịzụ anyị, ma nke mkpụrụ obi ma nke ego ma nke ihe niile. So biko ka a ghara ịsọspendị ha, kama o shiwe ike nke na-amara ihe mere. Unu tiwe mkpu unu na-eti na redio ka obodo niile guzobe ndị vigilanti, ka a na-akwado ha aka n'ukwu, ka obodo niile dị na Biafra land guzobe ndị vigilanti ga na-eso na-enye aka na-achịkọta maka ihe ndị Fulani a na-eme. Onwe ihe m posto na platfọm ebe m so dịka iso wee kwuo, anyị na-agbasakwa ozi a n'ebe anyị nọcha na mitin. Anọ m na Owerri, Biafra land, mana abụ m onye Enugu steeti. Onwe ihe m tinyere ka ihe ndị Hausa si emebi akpụ anyị kọọ n'Enugu steeti, m tinyere na platfọm anyị ka m ofu onye n'ime ndị Enugu steeti nọ n'Owerri a onweghị onye kọmentị na ya, onweghị onye sịrị hey lekwa ihe ndị a na-eme. Onye ọbụla nọ silent, mana onwe onye nke na-epostu ihe ndị Catholic Church mgbe ọbụla o postu oyi hụkwa ndị na-ede likes, ndị na-ede love, ndị na-asị I support, ndị na-asị yes n'okwuru ọfụma. Mana m postu ka ndị efi Hausa si emebi akpụ anyị kọọ n'obodo na ka ndị obodo si wee na-alamenti na onweghị onye sịrị ka anyị ga-esi mee ihe a, maọbụ ka a ga-esi wee kwado ndị na-achụ ha ọsọ ka a na-achụkwa ha ọsọ. Onye ọbụla mme, mana afọ m ndị fiulie ha mechara ka ọ na ha ma. Biko arụmele anyị na okpukperechi ndị ọcha wetara anyị ebe a, o gburu anyị egbu. Enweghị onye na-eche icheta ka n'igwe bụ ike, ihe ha dị afta bụ ihe onwe ha. Na ya nọ na taụn na-azụ ahịa, onwe ihe gbasara wee chefuzie na mmanya na mpa ya nọkwa na vileji. Biko unu asọspendị na ya, Chineke ya hụ na-eweta ego. Ọ bụrụ na ị ga-ekwesị ndị nọ abroad ha hapụ ịkpọ, ịjụwa ndị nọ n'ụlọ maka obiọma anyị nwere maka ESN, ị ga-ahụ na ụna ama nkwudo okwu ka enye ha one break for 1 hour. Biko anyị ọ dị anyị ma na-arụ eziokwu na ndị nọ abroad nwere ike isi ka emechie maka ha mara ụda ahụhụ anyị na-ata ebe a. Anyị nwakọrọ ugbo anyị afọrọzi, akpụ anyị afọrọzi. Onye Fulani ga-aka obi chile efi wee bịa n'ebe a na-akọrọ akpụ, fopụta dị akpụ, o were maka ọtụcha osisi akpụ, fopụtazie dị akpụ, wụsala efi ka ọtụcha pieces. O nwere ihe ndị isi anyị na-eme. Ịjụọ PG asị nna na ya makwa ihe a ga-eme. Ịjụọ chairman community ọ sị gị na ya nwekwa ihe ma ya ga-eme. Ịjụọ the traditional ruler ọ sị gị na okwu ndị agwụkwa ya ike. Ya tinyezi anyị nwa bụ ndị yutu na problem. Abịa ndị Fulani a na-agwa anyị na ha esetụrụgo ndị isi anyị amazi nke anyị na-eme. So biko ndị ESN dị anyị ezigbo mkpa, kama ọ bụkwa n'onwe ihe anyị eme ka anyị nwa bido ebe a tinyewo na anyị nwee ike ịtụnye, dịka nwanne m nwoke kwuru okwu maka itinye gaasị wee kwuo anyị amala ebe anyị ga-anọ tinye ụfọdụ n'ime anyị amakwụkwọ ịma ihe autopilot mere anyị amalụ ndị bụzi nke a na nke ọzọ autopilot bịa metoshie ala Owerri anyị amazi ndị so na autopilot anyị amazi ndị nke so na IPOB onye ọbụla na-emezi ka a ga-asị na ọ na-enyo nwanne ya enyo ọ bụrụ na onwe means mụnwa ga-eji na-achọ ọ bụgodo 55 naira ma na-atinye ma ebe na ESN nọ na-alụ ihe ọrụ ọma ha na-alụ biko obi dị anyị ụtọ nke ukwuu achọrọ m ka ha nọgide kama m ejiri onwe m chukwu aja ọ bụ suicide bomber anyị nwe ya emenwe anyị eterenwe ndị ga-abụ suicide bomber anyị ebido from ndị na-achị anya bụ ohe mgbe anyị gburu ofu gọvanọ na ọ bụ ofu igwe ma ọ bụ ofu onye sineti ma ọ bụ haus memba ya ha malụ na ihe anyị na-ekwu dị mkpa because o nwere onye ya chọrọ itinye ọnụ na ya onye ọbụla mee ka ọ na ọ malụ na ndị Hausa na-erepụ ụmụ nwanne anyị nwaanyị na mma anyị
ndị Fulani ọbụrụ ndị Hausa
ndị Fulani jide ụmụ nwanne anyị nwaanyị erepụcha ya eme ihe ọbụla sọ ha then abịakwa jide ihe anyị kọrọ n'ugbo mmebichiche ka mmadụ ga-eji wee nọrọ ị na-ereprezentị m na sineti ị na-ereprezentị m na haus rep federal ịma nkwu okwu maka ya mana ha na-ahụchakwa vidiyo anụwa ndị na-etiri ha mkpu na-ahụchakwa vidiyo anụwa anyị na-ese ndị everywhere so biko ọ bụgodo ma 1 minute mmadụ ha suspend biko anwa suspend eburu ha ụzọ baa n'ọhịa jeze take a position ebe ọzọ m na-achọrọ ka alụta aka bụ ihe m kwuru sometime ago m na-asị ndị hunters ndị ugwu hapụrụ ugwu ha ga na-achụ nta bịa na ndịda abịazi na-achụ nta n'ime ọhịa anyị ọ na ha malụ na anyị nwe ESN but ijikwa esi fụ na ha bicha na nke ndị PG ndị eze esi macha maka ha ndị igwe esi macha maka ha chairman community esi macha maka ha how come ndị ugwu ji wee shizie n'ugwu bịa na ndịda anyị bịa na-achụ nta n'ọhịa ebe a ma na anyị nwere ndị na-echekwa ọhịa anyị nwere nke aka ọ yara ịbụ na ndị a bụ spies dela anyị ha bịazie ha na-agwa ndị Fulani na-achị obodo a nekwa ebe ndị anụwa na-echekwa ọhịa nekwa ebe a na-ahụkarị ha bifo anyị mara ihe na-eme si n'azụ wee baa anyị ime biko ọ nwere ka a ga-esi wee mechi ndị igwe ma ọ bụ PG ha ịnabata ndị hunters from northern side na-abịa achụ nta na east ka emechie ha because na ọhịa the desert dị na north anụmanụ dịkwa na north why they are coming to the east to hunt all the very bad nke ahụ bụ another concern anyị enebeghị anya na ya biko ka anyị nebe na anya na that one anyị nwa ga na-ekwukwa ihe anyị na-ekwu mbọchị ọbụla anyị kwugideziri mana anyị ada atụzi ụjọ ọdịda anyị nọzi na ala oredi asị na ọnwa anyị anwụọ ya biko udo dịrị gị maazị jisi na ike ihe na-eme na aba onye si na ọ dị aba na-atụ achị mana ndị ụka duhiere anyị nke ukwuu biko anyị gaghị esi na-agbụ ahụ ekele anyị pụta mewe ihe anyị kwesịrị ime udo dịrị unu ọhịa Biafra
Mose Biafra Dekorage. Thank you very much, Mazi. We must continue and the leadership is listening. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. I think you'll be the last caller. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Mazi Jidofo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Mazi, good evening.
There, Mazi.
Yeah, Mazi, Mazi Jidofo, Mazi. To be honestly speaking, Mazi, this post to our GOC put, I don't know enough before today. I saw something like that in my dream world. And when I woke up this morning, I was trying to figure out what that means. I'll come back to the check my social media, laugh where what they share revealed to me in my dream world. To be honest, our people, they somehow, I don't know how to qualify the attitude of our people. Our people are seeing the danger surrounding us, but all they are difficult. Our people difficult to protect themselves. Apart from IPOB, sometimes with the experiences and things I've seen within, even the IPOB members itself, I begin to wonder, does it mean, do we take this movement as a social organization whereby we come and go? Because the way I perceive some things, I don't know whether if others are perceiving the same. And this contribution, supporting of ESN, I always tell our people, if you don't make it your first priority, there's no way you can support it. Biafrans alone, if Biafrans alone can understand the danger around surrounding us, even if it's every week 1,000 naira, every Biafran we pay, Mazi, we go a long way. But you will see our people spending this money, go to club, you see them spending a huge amount of money. But when you approach the person, asking the person for support, but the person if I cannot go back to their village. So Mazi, all the very, very painful. All the very, very painful, to be honest. Many of IPOB members today do not even support ESN and talk more of non-members. That is the fact. Some of them do not go to meeting. Only their meeting is on social media. And we are organic movement. We are not inorganic. Majority of them are only on WhatsApp group and Facebook and TikTok live program. That is where they go attend their own meeting. They don't go to meeting any longer. And when an issue comes like this, we see them responding as if they go to meeting. They don't. Mazi, ama beg tiga kwa yabu wa yuku wara, but on abowobi. What I'm begging the leadership is that any inch step backward is a disaster upon our people. It's a very big disaster upon our people. The enemies are listening. Even though these religious people in our land make good just an offering, second offering in their churches every Sunday, Mazi. But once no say to the extent that now may he to go 1 or 2 churches now for your. So I'm begging the leadership, any inch step backward towards this quest is a disaster, and I don't know how we can be able to recover some of all those places. So I'm begging the GOC and the leadership to reconsider. If they would, but I and everybody listening to my voice, the work you have to do is go on personal evangelism, personal supplication, begging. You beg people because our people love to I myself, I don't mind shame your mother because it will affect me as well if I play negligence over this very situation. Look at what is happening in a Bayelsa state today, Ejo. Look at Edo State. I think I saw what our GOC posted just not less than an hour now from Edo State. Look at what is happening in Benue. Look at Bini. Look at Yoruba land. They are calling for state of emergency. All these things are within us. We are seeing it, but our people prefer that naga yohayo. Ebiakwana the Igbo meetings every week. Here for Hame Keba and Book Egesi to Ego Maya Anasa. Onye se osegen na ihe na emekwala banyo. Imani ihe na eme na abai. What is the solution? No. IPOB is the only force that can stop these people. Without that, ụfọdụ ga-echange their power identity nọrọ n'obodo ma ndị n'ọpanya na ama nnatazi anata. So we must protect our land and we must continue to speak up. That is my own opinion. We are not moving any inch backward. No matter how the enemy wants it, we all die. That is the only thing I have to say, Mazi. Thank you so much.
There were. Thank you very much. And on this note, this is where I'm going to switch off the phones. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, yes, we have all spoken our opinions, and we should understand that you cannot fight terrorists with ordinary hand. It's impossible. It's impossible. I played the clip of that vigilante man. I played the clip, and all of you saw it. I mean, had it. Many of you must have watched it. I think here, Bunaka will pump action. I wonder how compared to the work try. Let me ask. Maybe 30 years ago, 25 years ago, if somebody tell us that, look, that Fulani will be in our land, in the bushes, causing havoc like this, no person would have believed it. It's very absurd. That is why we need to be having sound judgment. The Nigerian Caliphate is trying to Fulanize everywhere in Nigeria, to make it, to distribute Fulani everywhere, to be causing problems everywhere in Nigeria. Most part of the northern sides has been captured by the Fulani. Complete. They are committing ethnic cleansing. So they want to extend it to every other part, including Biafra land. What baffles me is the way we condemn our ancestors. They don't do this, they don't do that. But I know now follow in our eyes, we are negligent. I know maybe only sacrifice small money, we bring out the, let there be, create that awareness to any group or Igbo union you are saying now. This thing they mean about how do we participate? Because it's not only lamenting, but the participation to solve the problem. To solve the problem, to be part of the solution, to contribute. Stop believing that Jesus will solve it. I am saying it here, declaring that where Jesus will solve in our land. It's we that will solve it. Some people might be saying, no, Mazi, why are you talking like this? You are attacking religion. No. If you not talk it to Koro, our people will not open eye. There is nothing any God or any spirit will solve. It is we that will solve it. Are you hearing me? So stop being deceived that you should relax, that if God does not protect a nation, that the gods are in vain protect. It's a lie. All these are lies. We see practicality. Look at how Russia is fighting in order to protect their nation, and they are succeeding. So let us, this thing that they use in hewing us down, making us to be relaxed where we should not be relaxed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to World Igbo Congress in 2015. How many years today? 10 years ago. And asked Igbo people, World Igbo, to support. Look, this type of thing will happen in near future. They should support, give us guns and bullets. People, we are, sentiment national protection and national interest. There is nothing like sentiment. Why are you calling gun and bullet? In this world of today, without you being powerful, without gun and bullet, you become slave. I am saying it here openly. Without guns and bullets, without missiles, without military might, you stand to be you remain a slave forever. You want to live in peace? Prepare for war. If you think that you want a peace without war, that is a slavery. You be perpetual slaves. Are you hearing me? So let us remove this sentiment of, hey, why are you calling guns and bullets? Are you going for war? But the war has come to our land. Our land, nobody is safe. What do you call that? Is that peace? You live in peace in their own terms? Is that what it means? Come on. Let us do this. Let us, anywhere we are, stir up this awareness of our collective safety, because all is he that is alive that is looking for money. It's when you are alive that you can search for riches. If you are not alive, you are gone. Our security is number one. They want to deplete our numbers, number one. They want to cause artificial food scarcity. You know, as this is a time of planting crops now in our land. This is time of preparation of planting crops, so that we'll be afraid of going to the farms. And if we're afraid of going to the farms, finish. We'll depend on buying food. Buying food from where? They say to us anything they want. Artificial scarcity is what they want, artificial famine. How are we going to continue watching and seeing things unfolding and we are doing nothing about it? ESN is the march of the Fulani, nothing more. If you continue calling on Nigerian military, Nigerian police to come and protect you, remember Danjuma said they collude. Nigerian military is no more neutral. So protect yourself. Have you forgotten? If such a man can say that, what do you think? What do you think? You will call Nigerian military, Nigerian government to come and save you. This thing that is happening is above Tinubu for you. Let me say it to Hoha. This Fulani menace is above Tinubu. Tinubu cannot do anything about it because the order came from Britain, the order came from Washington, the order came from Brussels, EU. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The sponsorship is there. You have seen USAID. They revealed that USAID, USAID, that is financing Boko Haram. That is the one they tell you. What about others? I think the Nigerian CSO, or is it one Fulani man, is saying that there is no proof. I say, look at you, that is a Boko Haram, even direct Boko Haram. The whole 400 or more than 400 Boko Haram sponsors that are high-ranking politicians in Asorok and governors that we are revealed in Dubai, by those that were arrested in Dubai. The Nigerians are arrested. Nigerian politicians are arrested in Dubai for having terrorist link. What did you do with them? With the proof? You swept it under the carpet. So I say, what is happening? The Fulani menace is above Tinubu, is above Nigerian president. Do you remember Unjemanze when he made his revelations about the program, Bill Gates program of GMO destroying natural seeds in our land? The interviewer asked him, what do you think? What is the solution? What will the Nigerian government do? What should they do? He said this is not only about Nigerian government, it's above them. It's the population to rise up. That is what is this thing that is happening. This Fulani menace. All they go above Tinubu. That is why do you think that they don't want to fight it? But if he try it, they will kill him. It's when the people will rise up. It's for the people to completely rise up everywhere. Now, the people that are sending this Fulani, now, not in Nigeria even. The Fulani, they have very heavy lobbies. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Everywhere, in Europe, in America, they have the money. Are you hearing me? So, if you think that Tinubu have the capacity to control the influx of the Fulani, the terrorism of the Fulani, you are lying to yourself or you are ignorant. What matter? Don't you see, look at the other day, about the day before yesterday. ISWAP showed a video of, slaughtering, killing 3 Nigerian soldiers on video, point blank range. Do you hear any bam from Minister Christopher Musa? Nothing. That's why if you are serving Nigeria, you are gone. We are nothing. They want to hear. Do you think if, for example, such kind of a thing happened to American soldiers, the whole world will stand still now? By now, they will bombard everywhere. They will turn that area upside down with bomb. But in Nigeria, when they don't care about their own military, if being slaughtered by terrorists, what they are where they are heading to is rivers. They have to show force in rivers. Can't you have bread? Christopher Musa on interview with Al Jazeera, he told you that look, Boko Haram, all these terrorists being captured, they are filled up, they are captured with a hard currency, dollars. Who is giving them the money? You don't decode. So if you think that this issue, this Fulani menace is Tinubu can solve it, I call the Nigerian government is above him. It is only self-service, self-protection, and our own is because the vigilante you are seeing, they don't have AK-47. What they have with pump action is nothing. What they need is your support. They have a match to these people. I'm telling you honestly. What they need is supporting. They need to fit. They need all these different gadgets in order to move around, in order to carry out their jobs efficiently. And I say, that is what ESN is. But when you are, you don't even care. You don't care. And tomorrow you start shouting. In my village, who cares about sentiment? No. When it comes to national interest, nobody cares. Nobody cares about your sentiment. I'm telling you. If there should be sentiment, look at how Israel is bombarding Gaza even now. Killing the other day, I think they say they killed whether 300 or 400 people, including 100 and something children, babies. Do they care? And they show the babies who some are cut into pieces. Do they care? So this your interest doesn't mean anything. I mean this your sentiment. It doesn't matter anything. And stop showing sentiment. We should remove ourselves from being sentimental, highly sentimental animals. That is what makes us to love a religion like that is where life ends. Religion. Tomorrow you go to church, zombie. And sedation, and you go. You go believing, carry the money you have, you had to earn the currency and give to them, the scammers. That is because that is what Onibo likes. That is why go to the whole churches tomorrow, whether Yoruba church, whether TV man church, or the Dadijio, whether it's Hausa man church, they move everywhere. People that are easily moved with sentiment. Once they you will receive it. You will receive. You think you able man I'm gonna receive here. You don't go name me kunyara. I you bribe for nothing. That is where you go. Come and support reality in Ahanya. See results, and they made. This is how things work everywhere in this world. Everybody is working hard. Everybody is taking care of their own thing. There is no spirit that takes care of anything in this world. For your information, it's only human beings are in charge. Human beings are in charge. Are you hearing me? Last time Esaku made somebody saying he will heal the sick, this and that. It was carried on the news. Reality, or you come, that is Jesus, come and heal, or you run away. And the gullible followers will be there, protective, still defending him, because he will quote for them, deceive them with one quotation in the Bible. Because in here, this thing, this our Bible. Because all he can quote is in Antioch. Tujo Bushi suffer na Capernaum. Agworo onye ishi na Jerusalem. Or you want to quote, look at the reality. Fulani they take over our land. Chohema, he on a quote, say, no bodom Nineveh. Come on, this 21st century, come on. If we don't get it right, I'm telling you, generations coming will spit on our graves. I'm telling you. Thank you for listening. Biafra remains our religion. Biafra is our ideology. We have no other religion but Biafra. Support ESN, either individually or by group. Group is even better. Ndina here. Ndina moto pass anywhere. Ndina here bam. Organize yourself, the marketers, and support IPOB. Agonos in Africa, in our land. If you think that Nigerian government will protect you or will protect us, you are lying. We are seeing this every day. You see testimonies of Nigerian military being there, doing nothing, seeing the Fulani headsmen armed to the teeth. They just go back because it's order from above. They cannot, rebel from any given order. And this military, they have Igbo people there. They have these indigenous peoples that are there fully in the military. Oh, that is what baffles me. We are heading to another worst colonization, but from an African Fulani. The whole indigenous people are serving in Nigerian military. They don't care. They don't care. They are receiving their salary. What matters to them if they see civilian? They are obeying orders. They are obeying orders from above. They cannot pursue Fulani headsmen. Do you see that? They don't pursue Fulani headsmen. They are obeying orders. Their people are being killed. Igbos are in the military. The Hausas are in the military. Jukos are in the military. TVs are in the military. They don't care. Yes, they use Igbo hatred to blind the eyes of everybody. Say, live on Yamini. Everybody is suffering it, isn't it? Support ESN. You must support it. If you don't support it in one way, you support it in the other. You don't see, you see a very youth leader that was being kidnapped after, I think he stayed 12 days or how many days. He came out. He started confessing, saying, "Now, wahala de, because he suffered it. That is how it is. They are killing our people everywhere. You enter our bush, you are no more safe. You don't feel safe. If they tell me this, like when we are small, they tell me that a time will come, you cannot enter bush. You fall aniase. I'm telling you, I will tell you that no, you are hallucinating. But it is happening in our own time. We need to be the solution to this. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. From here, it is simply good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra Land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the 6th day of March 2025. That's about okay. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform, where we preach the gospel of both physical and mental liberation. Because there will be no genuine physical liberation without mental one. Therefore, we are live and direct. And I hope my voice is coming out on IPOB Community Radio. Yes, of course, it's coming out. Therefore, we are live and direct. You know, last time my voice was marred by technical issues, both on IPOB Community Radio and the broadcast, I think, last 2 days on the 4th. But today, I think I'm coming out clear, because that of day before yesterday was not from my side anyway. But we are live and direct. We remain formidable because we are focused on our goal. And what is our goal? The restoration of Biafra, because Nigeria is meant a graveyard. Nigeria is serving only the purpose of her creator, which is Britain. That is it. But we have come that we shall take our destinies on our own hands, or by our own hands. And that is what we are doing. We are not doing it because it is an easy job. We are not doing it because it is not difficult, but because it is very tough and it is the right thing to do. It is a very hectic, tedious, uphill journey. Irrespective of the fact that the world today is riddled with different geopolitical problems. The world today is riddled with different geopolitical problems. Like I think yesterday, France brought out a rhetoric that Russia is a threat to them, to the whole of Europe, that they can rely on their nuclear weapon in order to defend Europe. These are, when you look at what is happening to the world, you say, what?